Welcome back to hour number 3.5 of something like that of episode 9 of Pawns and Patrons. Our crew have decided to send one of their member off to follow Naverst through the woods in the direction of Blaboutin, while the rest of them try to separate Edwina Mubb, Fallow Wimple, and Reb Ruiz from each other to try to interrogate them about what might be going on and what plan they're trying to execute.
Yeah. Separate and interrogate is the name of the plan.
Separate and interrogate. Let's see, Reb Ruiz. There we go. So, so if I recall correctly, you wanted to wait until you had an opportunity where Reb Ruiz was off digging one of his famous holes, right?
Yeah, I think that would be ideal. And then we would summon Edwina into a room to have a chat with Master Stretch.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and then I would be in a room with maybe a couple other people, and then we'd close the door and ha-ha!
Yeah, early in the day, Reb Ruiz comes and collects you, and he says, "Games downstairs," and he escorts you to down the stairs and then to the right into the West Wing smoking room, where it's got all the velvet curtains everywhere and the velvet cushions and the humidor on the mantelpiece. I think. Let me describe for you again what this room actually looks like. There's seats and couches that are covered in white cloth that he lifts up and flaps dust into the air. And beneath their lush, plush velvet and fine upholstery, there's a dust-covered liquor cabinet with a fine parquet box on top, which is a humidor for cigars. Yes, and he says, "One moment," and then he leaves through the door into the middle hall. And then you hear him open another door across the way, and then you hear this screeching, groaning, grinding sound. And then he backs through the door to the smoking parlor, and he is dragging by the back legs a large billiards table.
Oh, I for a second I thought it was the elk or something. Oh my god.
I was definitely thinking animal, yeah.
Oh my god. I was so scared of
dragging by the back legs a billiards table.
And he stands up and he wipes the sweat off of his brow. He also has noticeably embiggened under eye embaggins.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him. Oh my good friend. Your embiggened eye bags are so cool looking. I have to admit, I stole your trick. Do you think I also have good embiggened bag?
He crosses his arms and he says, "Games."
Oh.
And then he leaves.
Rude.
Thank you.
He said gains, right?
Gains.
Gains.
Eye bag gains.
Gains.
He departs, and shortly thereafter, you hear him leave through the front door, and then you hear the telltale sound of the chuff, shk, chuff, shk, of him digging a random hole in the front yard.
This is our moment, friends. This is our moment to summon Edwina.
I will go search for Edwina. Never mind.
Edwina!
Is that Babs?
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be in the games room.
Edwina comes.
I run off to another room to wait for her in another room.
What other room do you run to?
So where is the big guy is outside, but is there a room that I feel he'd hear less from? I don't want to be in a room that's with open windows right next to where he's digging.
Yeah, I mean your best bets are basically the guest room upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically your best bet.
Yeah, I run to the guest room and I drag 2 random people on my back.
Yeah, sure. I'm assuming one of the random people you drag is Babs.
Sure, I drag Babs.
And we know.
I run to the room and I quickly place a chair to make it look more solemn when she comes in.
Yeah.
And I try to place myself as if I'm not like tired from running or anything. I've been there for like 10 minutes. So I'm like,
Who else is with Babs and Strej?
Sky will be unless he's got to go chase down Edwina. But if he doesn't have to chase her down, then
Edwina's
he'll be there.
definitely coming. She's
Cool.
on the way for sure.
Sky's there then.
Okay, Sky's there. Cool. Yeah, like Edwina pokes her head in around the door and she says,
Oh, dearie, you look so healthy this morning. So delicious. What
It's
can old
must-
Edwina do for you?
oh, Edwina, I just wanted to have a talk, ramble about the Dude lineage, your life experience. I feel like we have so much to share. Come into the room. Come sit with me. I like drag another little chair.
yeah, she says,
Oh, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to associate with such people as yourself. Besides, I have so much preparation to perform.
Babs will just take her hand and be like, no, we insist, and try to like yank her into the room.
yeah, okay, cool. She's old and frail. And this like totally just works. You yank her into the room. Let me see. Yeah.
Oh, it looks like I did
Grapple
spellburn
me,
because my
Grandma.
strength right now is 11 out of 14.
I thought you had Spellburnt to do something. I thought
Yeah.
you had Spellburnt to charm person the elk. Go ahead and bump your Spellburn up by 1.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I could try casting sleep on her immediately.
Babs, when you grab her like arm and shoulder to like escort her in the room, like she looks like a dumpy like old woman with some flesh to her, right? And when you grab her arm, it's literally stick thin under the cloth. Like the cloth.
She's a skeleton.
Yeah, and you drag her in the room. What are the
I guess
three-
Babs, in her uninhibited, consistent state, if she feels that, she'll also like grab above her elbow and pull her sleeve down to like
Yeah,
look at her
she's
arm.
wearing lace gloves.
Like all the way, because like if her sleeve is up to here, Babs grabbed
Yeah.
here, it's like skeleton-y. So Babs
Yeah.
wants to grab right here and then pull her sleeve down to see her arm.
Yeah, so she's wearing pretty long gloves, but you could just
Oh.
like grab a
Yeah,
glove.
I ripped the glove off too.
Yeah, totally. You rip the glove off, it's literally a skeleton arm.
Babs holds
and
it
then-
up to everyone, is like, yeah.
And then she just goes and she
I
holds
tried
out a
to
hand.
cover it. I tried to cover it by like pretending I'm laughing, like, we're having such a good time.
Yeah, let me see. So she thrusts out a hand. Yeah.
I
Fiona hears
basically
you,
have her
she's gonna-
grappled, right?
She'll be like, "Are you addressing this old woman?" How dare?
Yeah, so for resolving whether or not she's like actually like physically restrained grappled, let's roll a grapple check. So that's 1d20 plus your strength modifier.
I don't just click the strength thingy.
Yeah, you can do that, absolutely. Yep. Oh, wow. Oh no. Oh no!
I told you I saved my good rolls for pets.
I think that this situation is unresolved. Roll again.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Get overpowered by the old lady skeleton.
Yeah, so I think like there's a moment where you're like, no, I'm gonna grab her and I'm gonna wrestle her into this chair. We're gonna interrogate her, God's damn it. And then you grab her arm and it's skeletal and you pull off her glove and it's literally a skeleton glove. And like, if you had the mental fortitude to deal with that, you would have totally been able to do it, but you didn't. So you let go. And that's when she grabbed her hand free and went, and then she thrusts out her hand and like purple lightning forms at her fingertip.
No.
Yeah.
Sky tries to tackle her.
Lord.
No, wait. An expendable person tries to tackle her. Kate.
Unfortunately,
Kate can die.
we've established prior that Strej, Babs, and Sky are the 3 people in this room.
Sky tackles her.
Oh man.
Now, let me see. Spell casting checks conventionally are.
Oh, I have so many questions now. This skeleton changes everything.
Let's see, 126. We'll see how this goes, because it may not. 1d20, caster level, luck modifier. Okay. Intelligence modifier if you're a wizard. Yep, sure. Ooh. So she rolls a 26 on her spellcast check, and
Oh, that's huge.
that is dramatically large.
Oh god.
Level 2 spells. This is level 1 spell.
We can do nothing? Oh,
Well,
Lord.
you grabbed her, you pulled down her glove, exposing that she has a skeleton for an arm, which I think probably she wasn't enthusiastic about having revealed. Oh, wow.
You all die.
This is definitely a potential you all die situation.
Oh, very cool.
No.
None of my characters are in the room, so.
Oh my
Come on,
god.
fam.
What have you rolled, Steven?
When you roll a 26 on Magic Missile, the caster throws a single powerful missile that does damage equal to 4d12 plus the caster level. The missile must be aimed at a single target to which the caster has line of sight at a maximum range of 1,000 feet. The missile never misses, though it may be blocked by certain magic, e.g. magic shield. There are 3 people in this room. She's not gonna nuke Strej.
I'm gonna be so bummed if Babs dies.
Sky, you're 1. Babs, you're 2.
Oh my god, no.
Sky,
Oh
a
no.
magical bolt comes flying off the end of this woman's skeleton hand,
I die.
and it deals you
I have 3 hit points.
24 damage.
You die 8 times.
So this bolt just like blasts into Sky, who goes spinning across the room and crashes through the bed, which collapses. There's like a smoldering blue smoke that's coming up. Would the other survivors please roll for initiative?
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
For the record, remember, as a level 1 character, you are not immediately dead. If you
Yeah, we
receive
could-
healing within 1 round, then you survive. And 2, if they're able to recover your body, they can roll you over, and you have a luck chance of actually surviving this.
Oh, thank God.
Oh man. Shit. Open the door.
Should
Come
I
in.
also?
Come in, everybody.
Oh, okay.
So initiative, right?
Yes. So it's Babs with 12, add turn, or with a 6 rather, and then it's actually only Babs and Strej that I need initiative from.
Okay.
But thank you for your enthusiasm.
I love to press the buttons.
Pressing the buttons is the best part of Roll20. Strej got a 14, so we'll add turn for Strej. And good old Edwina Mubb, add turn 0. So, Strej, Sky just got blasted across the room by a magic missile. What do you do?
I'd like to know, like, do I think that any of my spell casting works on skeletons, or do I have no idea?
So you can see her face. She's not a skeleton. She just has a skeleton arm, at least. But like, I think what you recognize now that you've seen her cast magic, she's not undead. She is literally a wizard, which means that she's suffered corruption and a part of her body is turned to bone, right?
Oh, so she's a corrupted wizard. Okay.
Yep.
I don't think there's any way to uncorrupt someone.
Corruption is, I think some corruption just like fades over time, but some corruption doesn't. And in DCC, the answer is always, like if there's not something in the rulebook about it, the answer is always go on a quest. So like if you gain corruption as a consequence of casting magic, then like we would talk about it, get rid of it, and then we'd make it.
Sorry for all these questions. What does invoke patron do? Because I never wanted to use it, but I feel this has a good name.
Do you have a patron right now?
Well, patron would be Anwar.
Okay. So we're using the same word to refer to two different things. Your political patron is Anwar, but invoke patron is the magical ability that lets you contact your like warlock patron, your magical purveyor of power. And I don't think you've cast like what is it? It's like summon patron or access patron or whatever.
Invoke patron, no?
Invoke patron, right. So I don't think you have one that you can contact.
Oh, crap. Okay, I don't know why, but I wrote King of Frogland as my patron. But maybe it's just me that decided that it was a thing.
Right, it's patron bond is the spell that gets you a magical patron. For example, Boboku Bills.
Yeah.
And then invoke patron lets you like speak with them directly. Yeah, so you've got choking foge, sleep, spider climb, and forest walk.
It's daytime, right?
It is.
Okay, maybe I could do choking foge then.
What is it? The spell's power is increased.
Yeah, the spell's power is tied to night or day. I picked day.
Yeah,
During the
1d24.
ascendant period, the wizard will 1d24 for spell checks.
Cool.
You can try that.
Let's take a look at what choking foge does.
Yeah, I don't want to choke everybody.
Choking cloud. Generally speaking, like if you roll a 12 or 13, one designated target is engulfed in a caustic, stinking cloud and suffers a -1 penalty to all rolls. The cloud follows the target, and then like higher rolls make it last for longer, make you able to like choose additional targets. You can direct the cloud. If you roll a 20 plus, then the target takes damage.
So it's like mostly roll penalties.
They're mostly roll penalties, yep.
And my other choice, that's an attack. Well, there would be sleep, but is like, would it not be possible if I'm fighting a spellcaster? No, it could be, right?
Yeah, like the target would make a save against this spell, but the saving throw is the same level of the spellcasting roll that you get. So if you roll like an 18, then they have to roll an 18 on their saving throw in order to resist falling asleep.
Crap, I don't know which one I should try. I'm gonna go with choking foge. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm feeling choking foge. It's daytime. Let's go. Okay,
Then
so yeah.
Roll 1d24 plus your luck modifier plus your intelligence modifier. So I think it's just +1.
Plus my luck modifier is 1 and my intelligence is 0. Yeah.
See.
So choking foge.
So hang on, it's 1d24 plus your caster level plus your luck modifier.
But there's also, I don't know, it tells me the check is +2 for choking foge.
Yeah, because you have a caster level of 1 and a luck modifier of 1.
Okay.
That would make the thing. So,
This
bad
isn't
luck
great.
here.
Yeah, this isn't
Do you
great.
want to either burn luck or spell burn in order to turn this 5 into a success?
Oh my god, this is... Ugh, let me take out my spell book. in real life spell book. So I have a 5. Oh my god, I would need to get to 12.
Yep. You'd need to get 7 points from somewhere in order to
Oh my
turn this into a
god. And then it would make it save. Wait, no, I'm looking at sleep. I'm dumb. Sorry. So choking. And it's not choking foge.
It's choking cloud. Choking
I was
cloud.
looking for choking foge.
It's page 137 in the PDF.
137. God, I'm like messing up everything. Okay, I'm there. So it's, yeah, I would need a 12, and then it would give them just a 1 penalty on their roll. Yeah,
Yep.
and they cannot escape it. Sounds like a lot for not a lot. Oh, this is such a bad situation, though. Yeah, I guess I'll just. Let myself fail it. Oh god. Yeah. So I lose the spell for the day too.
Yeah, if you don't want to spell burn, then you lose the spell.
And spellburn is like I would remove stats from myself temporarily.
Yes, from your strength, agility, or whatever constitution is for you. Stamina, strength, agility, or stamina.
Ugh. And like, what happens if I remove like 7 strength?
You'd be very weak.
Does it affect anything?
But I mean, you know, like if you had a 2 strength, let's take a look, then you'd have a -3 modifier on any strength-based rolls.
Oh lordy.
But you know, you're a wizard. You don't do a whole lot of strength-based rolls, so like maybe it's worth it. You could also burn like, you know, 2 points of strength, 2 agility, and 3 stamina, or something like that, right? You could also burn luck instead. Or you could just like miss it and hope that your friends come to your aid.
Oh man. Okay, I'm gonna burn stuff.
Okay.
Okay. So I just burned 3. And how many do I need to burn?
That gets you up to 8, and you need to get up to 12, so you need 4 more points. I recommend taking them from agility.
Oops. Oh, you don't think I should take them from stamina?
Well, if you take it to stamina.
Oh,
it reduces
wow.
points.
Oh, okay. No, never mind. Never mind. No, nope, not doing that. So I need to remove 3 more?
4 more.
Oh, 4 more. So I meant like 9. Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay,
Okay.
cool. Then you get a 12. You successfully summon, like,
Oh,
your
man.
skin pales and your cheeks sink in, and you're like, your muscles sort of sag, and then you finally expel this choking fog. Let me see.
Gosh.
Choking foge. So you've got diurnal magic as your mercurial effect.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll 1d8 for me, please, to see your manifestation?
8.
It's a blue cloud that comes boiling forth and swirls around her head, and she like inhales and laughs. Babs, what do you do?
If I run away, will I provoke an attack of opportunity?
Ooh, so I didn't imagine. So you are like physically engaged, right?
Mhm.
You had like grabbed her. I think that there are attacks of opportunity. Let me look at this. In the combat chapter.
Then I scream out, friends, we require. Can you please join us for
Yes,
this lively
absolutely.
discussion?
Yes.
So there is a tax of opportunity. That's what you're saying.
I think so. If I remember correctly, if someone moves away, you get an attack.
I don't want to be attacked by her. So I'm going to call out, Anna, Rachel, come! And Jägermaster, come! I'm like yelling for reinforcements. And then
Fantastic.
I will cast Magic Shield on myself.
Nice.
Should I roll the check?
Yes, please.
Nice.
Pretty awesome. Let me take a look at this cool thing that we haven't seen before.
On a 16, it looks like caster conjures a shield that provides a +4 bonus to AC for 2d6 rounds. If I'm reading that correctly.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Great.
I'm certain that you are.
So 2d6.
Here's the thing, actually. I think I'm going to do a fun thing.
Fun for who?
The important questions.
For all of us. Wait, where did it go? It's a complicated thing, so it takes a little bit of reading, but it's super cool.
Ready with my 2d6.
Where? What?
And if you rolled a 28, we would both have gotten shields.
I know. I'm sorry. I did my best.
All right, there we go. So, spell duels. When one wizard or cleric casts a spell, a wizard or cleric later in the initiative order may immediately declare that he or she is counterspelling.
Oh no!
A counterspell. Spells that counter, generally speaking, common sense dictates which spells can counter each other. Here's a general list: fire resistance, fireball and scorching ray; magic shield, magic missile, fireball, scorching ray, lightning bolt; dispel magic, any spell; invoke patron counters invoke patron; any attack spell counters the same attack spell. All right, so here's what's gonna happen. She reaches out her hand and she shrieks and cackles in glee, and we begin a spell duel.
Oh man.
So she is
did it-
counterspelling my shield?
Yes.
Oh.
Yep.
Well, that's mean.
Spell duels proceed in the initiative order. A wizard later in the initiative order may counterspell the spell cast by a wizard who went before her. Counterspell mechanics involve the comparison of the attacker's spell check to the defender's spell check and a resolution based on that comparison. Successes build and failures compound in a spell duel. A wizard who wins a few counterspells will find herself building momentum. Finally, untoward things can occur in a spell duel. It is, after all, a direct collision of unearthly energies. All right, cool. So, the counterspell in action. When a caster declares she is counterspelling, follow these steps. First, at the very start of the spell duel, each player with a counterspelling caster sets a d20 in front of her character sheet. This is the momentum tracker. At the start of the duel, all casters set the d20 to 10.
Oh, can I be in it?
No, it's just Edwina and Babs. So here's Edwina and here is Babs. And I'll get some little text here that we can use to track. So both of you currently have a 10, 10, and 10. And my God, surely we can do bigger numbers than that.
Embiggen.
Embiggen! Actually, you know what? Here's what we can do. Let's see. I'm going to use bar number 2, 10 out of 20, and I'm going to make it visible and editable. Save settings. So now you should see a bar above your character, Babs, that says 10 out of 20. And 10 out of 20, and we'll see and edit that one. Save, and you should see a bar over Edwina that's halfway full.
I see it.
Fantastic. All right, then. Next, the attacker declares the spell she is casting and makes her spell check. So that's you. You got a 16 on your spell check. The defender or the counterspeller declares a counterspell and makes her spell check.
What is she
So,
using against my shield?
Magic missile.
Mm.
Yep. And like the way this works is she's not actually literally casting magic missile. She is using the magic of the spell magic missile to counter the spell magic
Right.
shield.
And does that count as her turn then?
Spell duels like work a little bit outside of standard initiative order.
So I could just spell duel anyone outside of my turn and just play all the time?
You can spell duel people who are coming before you in the initiative order. So being late in the initiative order is bad because other people get to act first, but good because you get to counterspell.
I see.
So, okay, let me look at what her spell check is. Mm-hmm. She rolls a 27, which is very successful.
Oh my God.
The winner is the high roller. Increment the winner's momentum tracker by 1. For example, if the attacker wins, move her d20 to 11. If the defender wins, her d20 is incremented to 11. So Edwina moves up to 11.
And my spell does nothing?
Where there's like, it keeps going.
Oh, okay.
So, we're not done yet. Now we cross-reference the 2 spell checks on table 4-5, spell duel check comparison. Oh my God.
Wow.
The attacker's spell check was a 16. The defender's spell check was a 27. Comparing those two on the chart of 16 versus 27 gives us a D10.
Oh my goodness. This is amazing.
We will roll the indicated die and compare to table 4-6 counterspell power.
My, did they want to mess with the... Somebody had a fun time writing down rules here.
Oh, yes. If the attacker had a higher spell check, use the attacker high column. Otherwise, use the defender high column. I think you're the attacker in this case, so we'll use the defender high column. I will roll 1d10. We got a 4. Let's take a look at table 4-6. Modify the result by the difference between the 2 momentum trackers. Difference of 1 between the 2 momentum trackers. Okay, so table 4-6, counterspell power, defender high. We rolled a 4. Oh, wow.
Oh no.
It sounds
So,
like then my
on a-
spell just loses 1 power? Is that what it's saying?
If I'm looking at table 4-6, which is on PDF page 104, if we look at the entry for 4, it's mutual mitigation D10. We roll D10 and subtract this from the attacker's spell check and the defender's spell check. Both spells take effect simultaneously at this lower spell check result, but we modify it by 1, which is the difference between the 2 momentum trackers. So we actually end up with a mutual cancellation. Both the attackers and the defender's spells are canceled.
So she doesn't, nobody gets a shield.
Correct. Yep. There's one exception if the 2 spells are identical. Table 4-5 spell duel check comparison will refer to table 4-7 phlogiston disturbance. Not relevant here. Resolve any spell effects at the resulting spell check. Finally, proceed back to normal initiative. Other character classes receive their normal actions. When the counterspeller's count turns up, skip her and move on to the next character. So because Edwina counterspelled you, she will not get to act right now because she's
Well, that's
counterspelled.
worthy of doing that. So, yay.
Yeah, it's actually like, I don't know if it's better, but it's definitely something.
Yeah. Depending on how powerful she is, it might be better.
It might. I mean, she did one-shot people. And has a +1 modifier to rolls.
Yeah.
And we have, what, +1s?
That's a cool mechanic.
Friends?
I like it.
Let me look through because I think you'll keep your momentum tracker if there are future counter spells that need to happen.
Right.
but I don't think that this spell continues going back and forth. Let's see.
Cast
Yeah,
my
it
spell
doesn't
back and
look like
forth.
we like repeat this unnecessarily. Yeah, so neither of you have lost the ability to cast your spells. Both of your spells were simultaneously annihilated. So yeah, like, you know, she reaches out her hand, you start casting Magic Shield, and then like the magics that you're both summoning from your hands zap to each other's hands. And there's like that beam between the two of you where you're pushing it back and forth, and then it just vanishes harmlessly. And neither of you have accomplished anything.
Actually, I just want to say that I think she would have had a 26 and not a 27 because there's a -1 from the fog thing.
You are right. She absolutely would. Yep.
Ooh.
Totally true. All right, cool. Then Edwina does nothing. Strej, we're back around to you. But at this point, we should like pull in potential other characters.
Yeah.
So, Neal, let's roll an initiative for the highest initiative owner of your two remaining characters, Kate and Dee, and let's see if they turn up.
Let's see. Initiative is 0 and 0. So here we go. Natural 20.
Woo! Awesome. Then you heard like a cackle and a zorp, and then something go crashing. And
a
then
laugh.
you heard and a laugh. You heard like a bunch of other magical shenaniganery exploding from upstairs. What do you do?
Well, the only thing to do, which is to grab my hammer and run into the room and get ready to hammer something, whatever looks to be dangerous, threatening to my friends.
Yeah, so let's see. Sky is over here at hearty 0 hit points. And
Yeah.
Strej and Babs are over here. Let's bring Kate in. Let's see. I'm almost imagining that like Babs and Edwina are right next to each other. Kate comes in like right behind Edwina. I think it takes you your full movement in order to get up and into the room, so you won't get to act right now, but you'll be there for the next time around. Dee,
Excellent.
do you want to do anything?
Yes, Dee is also coming in to the
Okay.
room.
Cool. Rachel,
this loud?
would you take your highest initiative count character and roll initiative for them?
Okay, they're all at 0, so this is an easy choice. Bam.
Cool. He gets an 8. So once we get around to initiative step 8, you can act for all of your characters. Basically, it takes the full round of movement to get up into the guest chamber. Yep. Okay, so Kate and Dee have gone. Sky is dead. Strej, you've just seen.
Whoa! Sky is dead?
Or
Sky
alive.
is
It's
at
Schrodinger's
0 hit
Sky.
points, smoldering in the middle of a broken bed because he got magic missiled in the
Yeah.
chest.
But can we
So-
heal him still?
So
No one decided to help him on their turn of actions.
This
Oh
is
shit,
the
I
round.
thought we could still go.
No. This is the round upon which, if he does not receive healing, then he's.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I really swear I thought I could still do something this round, but yeah.
I thought you guys just left me to die. I've been sulking in the corner.
I promise on my notes right now in red is written help Sky. So that I don't forget. I literally note that.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So what are you gonna do, Strej?
I'm gonna help Sky. That's what I wrote on my notes.
You run over to the smoldering wreckage of Sky's broken body in the middle of this crumbled bed.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my, and then I take out some like frog oils.
So
I don't know. Can I do a heal thing?
just so we're clear here, Sky needs magical healing
Oh, I don't have
minimum
that.
Oh no.
in order to survive.
Oh well, never mind. I guess I don't do that then. If I know that, like.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, roll 1d4 for the duration of your choking foge.
True.
So we've got one more round of choking foge.
And that was really not worth. But yeah.
So, what do you do?
So I can't save my friend. It's pretty shit. I can turn him around later.
Yeah, you can roll over the body later.
Yep. Okay, well, I guess I can't heal him. Fuck. Sorry. I didn't know I couldn't do that. I guess I'm gonna throw it. Do I know anything about disabling spellcasters? Like, do I know that like a grapple would stop stuff?
Let me see.
Or like covering up her eyes with a bathrobe?
I mean, I do think that like grappling her would probably negatively affect her ability to do spellcasting.
But it wouldn't like do anything crazy.
wouldn't
Also,
do
don't we
anything
know that
crazy.
magic missile is a target you can see?
Yes.
So if you did blind her, she couldn't cast magic missile at least.
Ooh.
How would I blind her though?
You
With
said
a
cover her with a bathrobe.
bathrobe? Yeah, I could try covering her with a
A
bathrobe.
robe.
But I feel like it's easy to remove though. It doesn't feel like. Would it be an action to remove a bathrobe from your head if it were to be thrown?
So like if you wanted to like throw the robe over her head and then grab it around her shoulders so that it's like you sort of like grappled with a bathrobe over her head, that's definitely something that you could do.
You could like use the belt to tie it at the neck.
But shit, but I'm so bad. Like my strength is shit. Like there's no way it's gonna fly.
Pocket sand?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna use my favorite dart, which I at least have good rolls with. Yeah, I'm gonna throw a dart. Sorry. 15.
That hits. Yeah, you dart her straight in the chest. Go ahead and 3 damage. Very nice. So let's see, Edwina Mub. I will get her some HP here, and we'll make that bar visible. Save. So you did 3 damage. Very nice. Nicely
Oh my,
done.
she has a lot of health.
Rachel, it's your character's turn. What do Evie?
Wait, can
Agnes-
I? It has to be a target that she can see. So can I like, I don't know, hide or like walk behind a wall?
So you can like dive over on the other side of the bed and like flatten yourself in order to like make yourself not visible from where she is right now. In this room, she could just like run around the side of the bed and then see you, right?
But she would have to move and provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yep, that would be the deal.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna dive.
Okay, yeah, you go dive behind the bed.
Yeah.
Evie, Agnes, Fiona, what do you do?
So all of them have kind of run up and entered the room after the shout, right?
Yes.
Great. Let's see. I think Fiona's the fastest, so she's going to be the first one in the door. There's still an exposed forearm of bone on the freaky frog lady, so I'm imagining if Fiona can cover the ground, she's just gonna tackle her.
So it's the getting your characters into this room.
Got
Take
it.
both of your actions, your move and your normal action. So you won't be able. Well, hang on now. Let's take a look at what it says for charge in the character in the player book here. Character can use one action to declare a charge. In order to charge, she must move at least half her speed. A charging character gains a +2 bonus to attack rolls, but suffers a -2 penalty to AC until her next turn. So I think that you would need to like declare a charge, move, and then attack. So in this case, you're like moving and then moving.
So this is just a turn where I enter the room. Am I describing my entrances?
Yep, totally.
Got it.
And like, are all of your characters entering, or is someone else going somewhere else?
Yeah, Fiona's gonna charge right in. She's at the head of the group, and
Cool.
also just a quick question. She has her lucky roll is magical healing. She has no such magical healing abilities. Is that's just if she did, she would get luck on that, or?
Correct, right.
Got it.
She would either, if she could deliver magical healing, she would gain a bonus to it, or if she received it, she would gain a bonus to it. But she has no additional magical healing capabilities.
goals for the future. Okay, yeah, so she's gonna take the point. Evie is actually going to pull up behind her. She's wearing padded armor, so she's feeling a little confident. She's got her warhammer out. And then Agnes the coward is in the doorway with Senga right in front of her.
Okay, cool. Babs, what do you do?
I can, in this game, if I'm remembering correctly, I can just keep casting spells. Like, I don't have spell slots, right? Unless
Correct.
I forget a spell.
You only lose a spell if you roll low.
Right. I'm going to... I'm going to try to charm person.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
I'm going to be like, look, Edwina, we got off on the wrong foot. Let's just take a minute. Let's just take a minute.
Oh shit! Look
Or a month. We can take a month.
Let's take a month.
Oh my
Take a
god.
month.
This is perfect.
We're gonna calm down, okay?
Are you are you going to spellburn to increase the result of your charm person?
No.
I'm trying to get my charm person pulled up so I can see what that would do.
Yeah. Let's see. A 20 targets a number of creatures equal to her caster level.
Really
Each
good
target
starting
will
roll.
Save. This is the same result that you got for the Jaeger monster.
Yeah. And I would have to get to 24, and that just is more creatures.
Yep. And also it pushes the saving throw that Edwina would have to make higher.
I think I'm going to stick with the 20 because
Okay.
it's on like the low end of that range already.
Yep. Edwina sees the weaves that you're like conjuring from the ether, and she shouts, "No!" And she makes an intelligence saving throw.
Doesn't she have like a will?
Yes, sorry, it's a will saving throw.
Oh.
That's better. That's better for us. Wizards are smart.
Yeah.
Let me see.
You know, if there's wise.
Yeah, I think the way that saving throws work for creatures is they just save on their hit dice. So, crossing
Come
our
on,
fingers.
come on. I like that face.
This is a success.
Ah.
No. For Edwina.
No.
Oh.
Oh no! If you spellburned for one, you would have gotten it. Oh, this is the worst. Fuck. No.
She grabs her head with one bony hand and she says, "You stay out of my head." And then what happens? Get out of my way, Babs. That was
Man.
Babs's initiative, and you've also got Henley, and also I think it's this turn that Rachel and Anna the dogs run in.
What about Best Creek? Because I have a character. Well, and Lurgui. They're not joining.
Oh yeah, totally. So hang on, we'll get Beskri and Lurgui into the action as well. They
And what
spend
about
time.
Jägermeister?
And of course,
Can we
after-
actually go through the doors though?
After all of the group just come barging in, Jägermeister just pokes one giant head, moss-laden head in, just like tilting to the side. Is Henley joining as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But assuming Fiona is also coming.
Now, was Henley downstairs? Where was Henley?
Wherever Fiona was.
So I guess he came in the door, or they came in the doorway with me.
Yeah.
On my.
Okay, cool. Then we've got, I think, everybody except for Scribbles, who's off
Yeah.
safely pursuing Navarsk through the forest.
If we.
Yeah, okay. Edwina.
I'm so sad for this charm person. Like,
I know. It was
Oh,
so
it was so-
close.
So
Brutal.
close.
ah,
Let's see. What spells does Edwina have? Mm-hmm. What does that do?
Wait. -1. -1.
Oh yeah.
-1, Steven.
Let me read Choking Cloud. Inflicts a -1 penalty to all rolls, including
Oh, good catch. Well done.
Yes. Oh.
Power of the
damn.
player.
So good.
My God. Sorry, I was still reading this, and I was like, there must be something.
You believed, and it was
Oh
so.
my God, my heart right now is so filled with joy.
Edwina stretches out a hand, and then she says, "What's wrong, dear?"
We just. I'm so sorry. We got off on the wrong foot. You and I, we want the same thing, and that's to protect Strej and tell Strej absolutely everything about what's going on in this house.
She lurches sideways, and then lurches back to the other side, and then she says, "Yes, I do want to tell Strej everything that's going on in the house."
Yeah,
Who's
you should
Strej?
start right now.
Yeah,
Which-
come sit next to me, my good friend, as we were
She
saying.
walks,
as
she walks up to
Babs
Babs
she's-
and puts one hand on her
Neal.
face, and she says, "Are you Strej?"
Oh,
No.
she's drunk too.
Common mistake. And I turn her around and push her towards Strej. And as soon as I send her that way, I go try to turn Sky over.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Edwina just like comes over to you, Strej, and it's Babs who's turning Sky over, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Sky,
Oh man, I'm so sorry, Neal.
That's
please
okay.
make a luck check, which is that luck check button. You're trying to roll lower than your luck.
You can do it, I believe.
Oh my God.
All right, Sky. Lower than my luck. That ain't
Lower
bad.
than your luck.
Sky.
It's a reasonable chance.
Sky.
Not today.
His name was Sky.
Sky's like chest is like open and small. There's like purple glowy stuff inside of his chest. Cat, he's dead. He's gone.
I pour one out for him. On him.
That's what he would have wanted.
fizzles.
Just want you to know that my characters, all three of them, just got here, and Henley was with us, and all we see is dead Sky and friendly Skelefrog lady. Could use a little context, is what Fiona is saying.
Yeah.
And Agnes is guarding the door.
Babs will go
So-
try to bring everybody up to speed, trying to keep focus between Strej and our wizard lady friend, like trying to keep her just talking to Strej.
Yeah. Let me roll.
I like that our drunken
it's zero.
brewmaster is by far the most competent person in our party.
Well, she's at
I
least
got
the most
this under
charismatic.
control.
Strej, Edwina is telling you what's going on. And she
What
says,
is
"Oh,
going on?
Yes, dearie. Well, you see, Navarst will never be the rightful owner of the House of Duday until he drains your body of blood and infuses your blood into his own veins. He's got all of the equipment down in the old crypt. We were going to take it out tomorrow, this very evening. And then after the feast tomorrow, where we poisoned you all, we were going to just drain your body of blood and pump it straight into Navarst. It was going to be fantastic."
The rest of the room is like silent watching her.
Oh, yeah. I completely understand your plan, my friend.
But
Yeah.
you understand, we have to take care of it very quickly, so you need to cooperate with us so that we can
Oh,
get it all
yes.
taken care of. Because we
No
have to go back to Frogomance and help Augusta Rebay summon the Froghemoth. It's very important. You have to understand, we have important works to complete.
Babs is like, does the Froghemoth make really heavy, splashy footsteps?
Well, I suppose that it would at that, yes.
I totally know about that. It's evil, though, right?
Oh, yes, very evil. It's really going to do a number on the local populace.
And that's going to be summoned because of Augusta.
Oh, yes.
So if Strej doesn't get drained of blood, will the Froghemus still come?
Oh, well, you know, we have to get back to Frogomance so that we can help Augusta complete the ritual. She might even be trying to complete it originally on her own already, but that would be terrible. That would be a really foolish idea. Only a stupid wizard would do something like that.
Yeah.
And what is the ritual?
To summon the Froghemoth, to reach forth into the realm of Bulbug Boobills and to pull forth one of his greater demons.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And where is this Frogomance?
She says, "Oh, you don't know about Frogomance? Well, let me grab a piece of paper. Someone around here have a piece of... You there, you look like you have a piece of paper." She points to Beskri.
Yeah, she hands it over like...
She just starts drawing a map. It looks strangely familiar. Exactly like the map that you found in the journal that you found the last time. Agnes, it's at this time that you see Fallow Wimple poke his head up the stairs.
Agnes is going to say, "Oh, Fallow!" and rush down to meet him right where she sees him and try and engage him in conversation until she can no longer.
Let me frame this for you a little better. Fallow Wimple is walking up the stairs. He no longer is wearing his darkened glasses, and you can see that he has no eyes in his empty eye sockets, but rather they have burning coals set into them. That now that he doesn't have glasses over his eyes, you can see like little trails of smoke rising up. He's got his hands out to his side and a rictus grin on his froggy face. What do you
Poke
do?
my head out the door and cast Charm Person?
Well, it's Agnes's turn at the very moment, but you'll be up next.
he'll come back like, what was his name? The guy Nevers comes back and it's like the three are like, "Hi, welcome
We're all
back."
just drinking tea, like nothing's wrong.
We've already had the feast. It was great.
So Agnes does that. She greets him, and as she draws up closer, she notices the eyes have now changed, and he's perhaps not the frog she thought he was. Does she recognize this effect, like with her rudimentary wizard skills?
Yeah, once again, he's a wizard, and he has suffered the effects of intense corruption over his wizarding days, and, you know, this is what he looks like now.
Got it. And does he react at all as Agnes kind of like spreads her arms and tries to greet him in a friendly manner, like
He's
blocking the sun?
100% going to try to kill you.
Okay. Yeah, when Agnes sees the eyes, I mean, she knows immediately that this is a wizard that means business, and so her instinct is to protect herself. She is going to immediately cast Ekim's mystical mask on herself.
Oh, man, super cool. All right, go ahead.
And that's just the check button, right?
Yep.
Boom.
What do we roll? 12?
We got
Do you want a
12.
spell burn for that at all?
Let's see. And I need to get up to, I just need to beat something, or I need to get a certain thing to make that happen.
At a 12, Ekim's mystical mask grants you infravision, and you can see in the dark up to 60 feet away. And that's all. From 14 to 17, the mask protects you against gaze attacks. From 18 to 19, the mask defends you against baneful magical spells. So if you want to get defenses against spells, you're going to need to burn 6 points of either luck or stamina, agility, strength.
Agnes definitely doesn't want to die here. And the luck comes back in its entirety. Everything else comes back by 1 after a night's rest? Or it still only increases by 1?
Your luck doesn't regenerate via normal methods.
Oh,
For
yes,
you-
yes.
For you, it's the other things that do, but luck does not for you.
Yeah, actually, I will not spell burn. I will only gain that. Do I get odd growths as well? Or do I have to do another roll for that?
Why would you get odd growths?
I have mercurial effects, odd growths. Stuff pops up.
Yeah, I think that you do. Like you get odd growths as a consequence of doing this. This is not corruption, so it's just like a temporary like boils or horns or what.
Oh
what
no,
does
this
it
will be
look
like stuff that grows up on the ground. So I have a 1 through 6: toadstool, slime, flowers, black fungus, crystals, field of DJ wheat. So what I'm wondering is like.
Go ahead and roll 1d6 and let's see what odd growths grow on the ground around you.
Because I'm kind of counting on the effects of these odd growths to be maybe a little distracting. But it's flowers.
Okay, some
Is he
flowers
allergic?
sprout up all around you as you're and roll 1d4. As your head becomes momentarily blurred, and then once the distortion passes, you've got this like grimacing mask overlaid in front of your face, and now you can see in the dark up to 60 feet.
Heck yeah. Does he stop or pause at all with all these flowers popping up?
His eyes snap to you, and he says, "Ah, another wizard." Does Evie want to do anything? You just have Evie and Agnes, right?
I have Evie, Agnes, and Fiona.
Fiona. Yep. Do either Evie or Fiona want to do anything?
Fiona is in the room, but she definitely hears the like, "Oh, Neverst! Hello!" Not Neverst, the other guy. Fallow.
Fallow.
Oh, Fallow, hello! And she's just going to turn from the frog that's now friendly to blocking the doorway, and Evie will do the same.
Okay. You're not going to make any attacks.
Evie was very jumpy. And now that she was preparing for an assault from the front, holding her warhammer, wearing her padded armor, and the assault is now coming from the back, she's going to go, "Ah!" and turn around and run down the stairs and swing the warhammer at this monster. She's probably going to die.
Awesome. Go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Oh!
Nice. You hit and you deal 3 damage. Like, Fallow's shoulder sort of crunches as he reels back, and then he like comes back up and glares at you with his glowing coal eyes. Babs, what do you want to do?
No matter what happens to Edwina now, like even if she gets attacked or anything, she's my friend until she gets to make another save, right?
Yeah, let me see. So she'll...
Because it just says she gets to make another save at a certain
Based on
point
her
based on her
intelligence. In a
intelligence, and
month.
she won't take any suicidal actions, but she's my friend.
Yeah, I think that's true. And she's under your complete control. It's like... It's a big deal.
I tap Edwina on the shoulder, and I'm like, Edwina, I can't remember the guy's name, the coal eyes guy. What is it?
Fallow.
Fallow. Fallow is against the plan, and unless we take Fallow out, never going to be able to drain Stretch of blood, never going to be able to summon the Froghemoth. Like, I'm sorry, but we gotta take him out right now.
When she says that, I'm like, never gonna drain Stretch, and I'm like, like super disappointed. And she's like, never gonna summon the frog. I'm like, oh.
She immediately says, Fallow! And then she turns around. Does
That's not my turn, right? That's just a conversation.
yeah.
Talking's a free action, right?
Yep, totally.
So then
Like
I
mine.
will poke my head out the door and cast Turn Person.
Nice.
Just to see. Oh.
That's disappointing. I thought you had the magic 20 on those.
Yep.
Yeah.
Are
I
you
was
going to
pushing
try
my
to
luck.
spellburn?
No.
Okay, then you lose Charm Person for today.
Okay.
Does Henley or well, Scribbles is too far away. Does Henley want to do anything?
Yeah, Henley wants to. Oh, little Henley. Is Fiona in any present danger?
Don't
No.
think so.
Fiona's
Fiona-
hulking in
okay.
the doorway.
Henley was about to run out with their hand axe to fight in the hallway, but then instead reconsiders and takes a defensive stance in front of Fiona with their hand axe, going.
Nice. Edwina shouts, "Fellow!" And then she weaves her hands in the midst of the air, summoning yet another magic missile.
Ooh.
She rolls a 19 on her spell check.
Oh, good.
Using
plenty.
enemies against each other.
It's A+ strats.
I say, I can't wait to have my blood drained by you, Edwina.
I'm very good at draining blood.
Let's see, 1d4 missiles that deal damage equal to 1d4 plus the caster level. All missiles must be aimed at a single target to which the caster has line of sight. The missiles never miss, though they may be blocked by certain magic shield. Roll 1d4 magic missiles. She casts 4 missiles, each dealing 1d4 plus 5 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh, Jésus.
Really? Only 15? Damn. No. Yeah, it's 4d4 plus 20. So that's
Yeah.
Oh,
4,
Lord.
6, 9, 10. She deals 30 damage. So Fallow just gets shredded by 4 magic missiles that just go punching through him. And he just slumps down on the stairs. And when he dies, his body just like evaporates into steam that just like coils up in like grasping tendrils.
I pat Edwina on the back. I'm like, nice job. That was clutch.
He'll never stop the ritual.
Yo!
We totally want to do that.
Ritual.
Unless, and I'm like, unless Edwina, like, bear with me here though. Like, I really like Stresh, and so I'm sure you do too. And I'm just thinking maybe instead of the plan to drain Stresh's blood, we should do the opposite plan and try to thwart the ritual and the summoning of the froghemoth. Just a thought.
Are you sure though? Because, I'm all for draining my blood too. Like, that's okay as well. It's really up to you. I think we should trust Bab's judgment.
Edwina, do you trust my judgment? Because
I feel like so I like everything that's happened. I like the use of charm person. I feel like, hey, I've charm personed this person and now they will behave in exactly the way that I want forever, even in strong counter to their own desires, is maybe a little bit too strong.
Okay.
So what I'm thinking about imposing as a rule here is if you try to push the caster to do actions that are strongly in opposition to their personal goals, they're going to get another will save. If they fail the will save, then they'll go along with what you say. If they succeed the will save, then they snap out of it and they're no longer under your control.
no, then it's all about the ritual. We're
Yeah,
totes
kill
doing
me.
it.
All right.
Yeah, do
Does,
it.
does that seem like a fair call?
Yeah, I like it.
And I think this also protects you because, like, charm person obviously very powerful. If I throw a wizard at the group of you with charm
Yeah.
person equipped,
Yeah.
then here's your saving grace.
Yeah.
And maybe it's like, I think what the rule as played that we've written is you get 1 for free, where it's like, yeah, if you successfully charm this wizard, you can totally get her to kill her friend.
Right.
And then after that, she's like, wait, what's going on?
Well, I think to me it had to do with, like, if I've charmed person and she thinks I'm a very dear friend, then it's like anything that's causing me danger, it's very obvious that she would
Defend her friend.
defend it. Yeah. So to me,
Yeah.
that was what that was. Where I'm trying to, like, change her mind about a goal, then it makes sense that we would have to make another check.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna
Okay.
back off and support the ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ritual. For the ritual, do we happen to need the scepter? Where would it be? I feel like it would look nice when I lay on the altar. Altar, yes.
She sort of waves her hand and says, "Oh, Navarst's ritual is stupid and idiotic. The old man is obsessed with thinking that your blood is going to make him the true ruler of the house. I don't care about that. I just help him because he's helped me in the past. You understand how it is."
Where's the scepter?
How should I know? Old Starum Dudet lost it years ago. It's probably sunk somewhere in the lost wing of the house.
What did he help you with that makes you want to help with the ritual?
She pulls off her left glove, and you see a skeleton arm there, except the arm is like burning with blue runes that leave vapor trails in the air. And she says, "The only thing wizards ever help each other with, power."
I
Nice.
see. Cool.
Speaking of which, are you sure the scepter is not in the locked room that's very mysterious?
She shrugs and she says, "Old Navarst has lived here alone with his bodyguard for decades. I don't know what he does with his house."
That bodyguard seems pretty suspicious. Do you like him?
She like puts one skeletal hand on your shoulder and gives you like a bony squeeze. She says,
"Wizard to wizard, I never like idiots."
Kind of seems like he, with his idiocy, also might get in the way of the ritual.
Has Navarst spoken to you about the ritual?
Well, I mean, no, I'm basing that on what you said, because, you know, you're my authority on the ritual.
she shakes her head.
She says, No. Navarst and Rebruis never leave the house. They're gonna stay here. We should go back to Frogomance. The ritual might even be begun already. There's no reason for us to be here. We can go finish the ritual and then come back and give Navarst this Strej creature.
Strej, I mean, are you cool with that? Do you want to leave and, like, not get drained of blood right now?
Either way's fine. You know, we're pretty good here with the robes, the robe.
The globe, yes.
Oh, yeah, yep. Whatever you think, Babs. I think we're all good friends here. Edwina, friends of a friend. It's my friend. No, you're good.
Yeah.
You like some wine?
I will, I guess, look around to the rest of the crew. Does anyone seem to have an objection to just, like, picking up and leaving House Today right now?
Before we leave, I just do a quick dip into the flooded part. Just cleanse.
Yeah.
Cleanse for the Babugbabil's ritual.
Yeah.
I feel like a little dip is a good thing.
Makes sense. And if there happens to be a scepter down there, like,
Yep.
then
Might
all
help.
the better.
Yep.
Awesome. So the party like goes outside, and Strej is preparing to take a dip into the flooded section. Rebruis comes up and is like, what? And Edwina just diverts him. She says,
"Oh, don't worry, we'll be right back. I'm just taking the crew out for a little stroll. It's going to be fine. Go dig a hole out back or something."
Rebruis says, dig. So Strej, if you're facing the exit of the house, the front door, to your left is the east wing, which is
Wait, did we just leave the body in the stairs?
it's just a ruined bed with a smoldering body just hanging out in it.
So like Sky's on this thing, and the other guy's just vaporized, right?
Oh, maybe we should tell the bodyguard to clean it up.
I was
D
gonna
and
say,
Kate are gonna stick around and deal with the corpses.
who is?
And D and Kate, they're gonna deal with Sky and the frog corpse, and
Yeah.
search them and pocket anything that might be useful on them.
Smart.
Good
Yeah,
idea.
totally.
Smart. Good,
Cool,
good
cool.
plan.
All right, awesome. We'll just take all these folks and
Okay.
put them over here. Yeah, cool.
I just say, after you're done, if you want to go check out that locker room, that's just putting it out there.
Totally cool.
Also,
All
there's
right,
flowers all over the stairs.
Yeah.
Remodeling.
This house has been irredeemably transformed by this encounter. So Strej, you're swimming down into the, or like you're approaching this this eastern wing. As you open the door, you can quickly see that there's this sunken game room. So that the far end of the hall ahead of you is sunken down into the water, and there's like chairs and tables and furniture rising half out of the water like tombstones. There's a roulette table that has been pulled to the high ground, like next to the door that you're looking in from. And on the other side, there's like a very obvious like drag mark of another table being dragged out of this room and then across the hall. It must have been where the billiards table was set up. Yeah, that's what you see. You can see that like at the far end of the hall, there's like the lintel of a door just above the surface of the water. Like it's really like slanted down and leading into this dark, muddy, brackish water. What do you do?
I think I want to go look inside the water. Could I just put my face in and like see what I see underneath?
Yeah, totally. Give me a luck check.
Ten.
Sorry, a luck check, not a luck roll.
Oh, sorry about that. Oh,
Cool, yep.
success.
Wow, you are super lucky. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I am. Stretch is extremely lucky.
It's a good thing that Stretch is extremely lucky, because while the water is super muddy and brackish and you can't see anything in it when your head is in it, when you pull your head up and like blah, 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 shake your face off and open your eyes, you can see two like vortices in the water of large creatures swimming in the
Oh
liquid.
man.
And then like they submerge deeper and the surface of the water goes still again.
There's stuff in the water. Ooh. Ooh. Like this.
Are they large shadows?
They're probably like the size of medium-sized dogs.
Okay. Agnes turns to Stretch and says, "Would you be less afraid if you were perhaps larger?"
That would help a little bit.
I wait for nothing. I put my hands on him and I say, "Enlarge!"
Go ahead and cast.
Is it the one you have to scream?
Yeah.
A 15. Do you want a spell burn to increase that?
That does some enlargement, right?
Oh yeah. The target
yeah, we're
increases
happy
in
with that.
size by 25%, conferring
Oh
a
my
+1
God.
bonus to attacks, damage, and AC. Awesome. Yeah, Strej, you just you were a 5'7" frog, and now you're a like 7'7" frog.
Okay. I
Again,
did-
Agnes asks and wiggles her fingers.
Enlarge. I'd like to know how does that work, the patron bond thing? Because I see that it adds +4 to my spell casting. But does it like burn favor with my patron or something?
So, Patron Bond is a spell that you cast in order to form a pact with a patron. Let's see what happens.
Because it says +4 to spell casting, which sounds like a really nice thing.
Let's see. Pact. the
1d4
cast command with the patron
rounds.
support. Mhm. Spell a casting of patron bond on behalf of another. Choose a bonus of +2 if the subject is 5th level, or +4 if the subject is 9th level or higher. Where are you seeing the +4 bonus to spell checks?
Oh, it must not be that. It's my mercurial effect. Oh, wow, it's so strong.
Does it give you a
Yeah.
+4 to casting Patron Bond?
No, it's more than that. So my mercurial effects to casting Patron Bond is that I have Psychic Focus. Casting this spell clears the caster's mind and prepares him to channel further energy. 1d4 rounds after the spell is cast, the wizard gets a +4 to all spell checks.
Yep.
So like it just buffs me for a couple rounds.
Right.
But I have to cast Patron Bond, which I don't know what it does.
Right. And also Patron Bond is the sort of thing that you basically only ever cast once, which makes that mercurial effect kind of disappointing, but
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. It's probably not the time. Probably not the time. So it's like my pre-combat where I think I'm gonna die alt.
Well, Patron Bond is like, it's almost like Find Familiar, right? Except it's like you contact an extraplanar entity and pledge yourself in service to that entity in exchange for magical power.
And then what does it do?
For example, if you bonded yourself to Bubug Boobills, you would gain a whole set of new spells and a whole set of new effects, and also Bubug Boobills would ask you to do things from time to time.
I mean, I could just pledge now.
Totally. It does take 1 week plus maybe running quests, but
Yeah, no, never mind.
definitely start.
Yeah, let's not do it now yet. But what I'm gonna do is, how about I cast Choking Fudge in the water?
Okay, go ahead.
Yep. 19.
A 19, very nice. Is that all you're gonna do?
Oh,
Are
with
you gonna-
plus
are you
one, it
gonna-
would do more, huh? Just
Are you
plus
gonna
one.
buff that?
Maybe by 1. Let me check. 19. Wait, I have plus 1.
Do you?
Or do I? I don't know. I'm enlarged. Maybe it doesn't do that.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't benefit your spell.
I tried. A single acidic poison clouds appear with a radius of 20 feet centered on the target of the caster's choosing. For 1d4 plus 2 rounds, the targets in the crowd suffer -2 penalty to all rolls and take 1 point of damage each round. The caster can direct the cloud and move up 50 feet per round. And if I add 1 point, same beginning, longer duration, still 2 penalty, but 2 points of damage each round, and must make a fortitude save when first exposed or be poisoned. Oh, that's pretty nice. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll burn 1.
Cool. Go ahead and roll.
Might as well.
Roll 2d4 plus 4.
Wait, I need to pick which one I burn.
Yes. Strength, agility, or stamina.
Oh, I'm getting pretty low on everything.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, shit. Gonna do agility.
Sure. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna become really shit real soon. Okay, so what do I roll? 2d4 plus 4. Oh my god, it's so shitty.
Oof.
So because we're close to the end, I want to fast forward through this. Basically, you summon a choking cloud of acid, and it's big enough to engulf both of the colossal leeches in the water. And like, because it extends into the water, it makes the water also poisonous and acidic. And it lasts for enough rounds that the damage is enough to kill both of the colossal leeches.
And then I would like to remove the poison from the water. And I would like to dip my head back in.
Yeah, so again, the water is very muddy and brackish, and you can't see anything.
Okay.
But yeah,
Yeah.
here's what you get. I'm gonna tell you some enticing things for next time. One, you swim under the water, and you swim down through the door at the end of the water, and now you're in like what seems like maybe it was an art gallery. Like there are like ruined portraits and pottery and the detritus of cases and bunch plush stools in this room. And at the far west end of the hall, you feel with your hands, and you manage to clear like a little pocket of water or something for you can see just like right up close to it. There's this fancy wrought iron display case, and in the side of it is an ornate golden scepter. and the display case is locked.
It's locked.
It's locked.
Oh no. Well, I'm gonna bring it back. Oh.
Before we go and say goodbye, Kate and Dee, you're like patting down and searching the belongings of this collection of wizards.
Yeah,
right?
they pick up the belongings of the dead, search the belongings of the other dead and incapacitated. Yes.
Yeah, totally. Let's see. In the black trunk that they brought with them, there's like a whole collection of musty tomes, most of which mean nothing to like anybody except for very specific researchers of very specific topics. But you also find 81 gold coins.
Oh,
then-
well, we'll just take those.
Secondarily, Fallow and Edwina both have a spell book secreted on their person. And Fallow's spellbook contains the spells Color Spray, Chill Touch, and Choking Cloud. And Edwina's spellbook contains the spells Magic Shield, Magic Missile, and Force Manipulation. So what this means is that those of you who are wizards who choose to study these spellbooks and choose to learn any of these spells the next time you are capable of learning spells.
Can you repeat those spells again? I got the first Color Spray, Chill Touch, Choking Cloud.
Yeah, I'll copy them all into
Sweet.
to the chat. And while I'm doing that, why don't we go around the table and say our goodbyes?
Who
Neal, why don't we
starts?
start with you.
Goodbye, everybody. You can find me tomorrow on this same channel, twitch.tv/Koibu, where we're doing some chit chat with some of our players from our games, just hanging out, shooting the shit, having a good time. And I guess my new campaign, Tides of Death, as having its session 0.5 next Tuesday. So that should be fun. And I will tag Genevieve.
Hi, you can follow me at Live in Pink, and you really should because I do have a small announcement which I haven't announced anywhere yet. I'm super excited because next week at this time, well, 2 p.m. Eastern on Saturday, I'm going to be doing a sponsored stream for Wealthsimple, and I'm going to be giving away a lot of money. So, and I'm going to post about it on Twitter where there's just so many giveaways that I'm going to be doing in the next upcoming weeks. So you should definitely follow me if you want some free money. How weird is that? Like,
Love money. That's
incredible.
nuts.
right? Like,
What better thing to get for free?
What's Wealthsimple?
Wealthsimple is a Canadian bank/investment type thing that also you can also put your retirement earnings in it.
Cool.
And yeah, they're great. And they reached out to me and they wanted to do a little collab giveaway money thing with their new app that's called Cash App. It's kind of like a PayPal, but in Canada. Yes.
That's super cool. Congratulations.
Nice.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm super hyped. It's my first sponsored stream, I think, since starting up again. So I'm like, woo, gotta do a good job. And I called Anna.
I have also something to announce, but I can't announce it yet. Probably like very beginning of next week. I teased on Twitter that I'm doing something really big for St. Jude Play Live this year because I wasn't able to do as much like individual streaming as I did last year. But to make up for it, working on producing something with Britt Wiseman, a real big show. And hint, hint, I'm telling you about it because you are a role-playing audience. So I hope that you will really like it. Extra Brains is on hiatus for the rest of the month because we're working on that. We're producing that and focusing on raising as much money as we can for ending childhood cancer and cancer research. And so the next time you will see me streaming will be on the D&D channel on twitch.tv/D&D for Knights of Evening Star. We're starting a new season, so it would be a good time to join in. I think it will start next Tuesday, maybe the Tuesday after that, but hopefully I will see you there. And also keep your eye on Cantrip Brand, follow Happy Nizgi on social media, and be nice to each other. I tag Rachel.
Thank you, guys. You can follow me at Seltzer Please on Twitter or on Instagram. I've been a little quiet because Pokemon Snap came out and it's my whole world right now. I'm pretty up there, guys. I'm pretty proud of my rank. I have my
What's your
parents in
rank?
town. I was up to like mid 1,500s or something. My parents have been in
Holy shit.
town. I haven't been cramming, so I dropped down to like 2.8, 3,000 maybe. I'm gonna get
For
back up there.
context, I'm like fairly good at this game, I think, and I'm at like in the 100,000s. So Rachel's very good.
That's incredible.
I have a problem, but I haven't even streamed it yet. I've just been like obsessed about it and going over and over. So I'm really looking forward to like getting my album all set up and getting some nice pictures for everybody, and then doing like a big long stream where I kind of show all that off. So follow me at Seltzer, please, and I'll let you know when that's happening. But I definitely encourage you to follow everybody else. They're doing some real cool stuff, and I'll be tweeting their things out as well. And I tagged
Awesome.
Stephen.
Yeah, I think that's it for today's show. The only other thing that I've got going on is, of course, our weekly Wednesday show, The Sunfall Cycle, over on twitch.tv/JesseCox. So if you like Dark Souls and Dungeons and Dragons, you should definitely check that out. I think that's it. I don't know. I had a super blast today playing games with you all, and I'm super excited for the next session.
Oh, fun.
We'll figure
Mm.
out soon. And I think the next session is likely to be the last one in this particular adventure, because you have some some key access
Yeah.
here.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Does that mean we have to go
does it
back
for me.
and pay taxes again to our
Yeah.
parents?
Yes, there
But
will
if
be
I
some-
become a noble, there is some tax evasion we can do.
Yep. A noble of a competing kingdom, no less, the kingdom of Mordland. Yeah, thank you all for watching out there, and thank you for playing. This was fantastic. I love the characters that you've built. I am genuinely sad to see Sky go.
Me too. Sorry,
No.
Neil.
Too, I'm
It's
sorry.
fine. I was getting bored of him and the others anyway. I have a new character that I can't wait to bring in.
Nice.
What an
Mhm.
attitude.
That's the attitude.
Like a pro.
Mhm.
That's the last thing that I remembered. You faced some incredibly dangerous encounters today. Those of you who have a level and who survived each gain 6 experience points. Except for Strej, who also gains an additional 2 for killing the colossal leeches.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It was like a one-shot cast thing. Okay, so +8 for stretch.
Mhm.
Ooh la la. And how many do you need to level up?
It's something like 50, maybe. It's a lot, but
Yeah, we're not close.
+6 is a good thing to do.
We're like halfway there.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, it's already something. We're getting there.
Yeah.
Can't wait for level 2, man. We're gonna be so strong.
Those of you who survive.
Yeah. Can we know which level is Edwina?
Oh, she's level 5.
Oh,
What?
yeah. That's why she had +9 to her rolls.
Yeah. Yep. These
I can't
were some
believe that we got out of that with
Oh,
only
you
one
some
death.
serious wizards that Navrst brought in to help him conduct this ritual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I do think our technique to take them out one by one is probably the only way to not have many deaths. Yeah. And the charm
Charm
was
person.
clutch as hell, Emma. What
I'm
the
so
hell?
glad I took that spell.
The
Yeah.
charm person plus the choking cloud combo.
Yeah.
Oh my
gosh, that was
God.
so
Reading.
clutch.
Nice job, Jen.
I
God.
was so sad that it didn't go through by 1, and I was like, there must be a 1 somewhere in this game.
Yep.
And then I got so scared because I was like, then you're like, oh yeah, -1. And I'm like, oh, but maybe it's not for like, saves. Maybe it's just for like attacks.
Nope. Well done. Awesome job.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. That's it for today. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your Saturday, and we will see you in about a month's time. We'll discuss offline when we're going to play next, and we'll make sure to announce it on Twitter. So be sure you're following us all.
Okay.
Thanks, everybody.